Hello, I'm Dr. Gwendolyn Mitchell, Director of the Center for Faculty Professional Development at Clark Atlanta University. We've had another busy year here at the center, and this year we placed a heavy focus on training our faculty in the latest research on instructional strategies, teaching methods, Canvas, our new learning management system, and skills that aid in scholarship in teaching and learning. We set out with a few key objectives, which were achieved through our local, national, and international training workshops and other resources and programs that enhance faculty development. As we do each year, we kicked off the 2013-2014 academic school year with our Summer Technology Enrichment Program, better known as STEP. Faculty from all schools and disciplines enroll in a 4-day intensive training program consisting of a series of dynamic workshops.
Well, that night I developed an e-communication policy for my course. So STEP has been like a blood infusion, and I'm ready to go. I'm going to modify a course, child abuse and neglect, that I teach. It is a child welfare course, and I'm going to modify that particular course. And once I modify that course, I plan to modify human behavior. This is another required course for social work majors that I teach. The faculty and staff of STEP, they're exceptional. Number one, they know their topic area. Number two, they're very patient in terms of working with you to make certain that you understand the material. I'm excited about using the technology, Canvas technology. I can see it, and it works, and it's easier to understand. Yes, there are several areas that I need to continue to work on, but I think that if I put the time in and with the assistance of the technology staff, I will be successful.
Faculty have another opportunity in the fall to continue their development during our Fall-Spring Technology Enrichment Program, better known as F-STEP. To help faculty better engage with their students, we sought out the best practices of some key faculty members. They brought their expertise to our workshop on essentials for understanding and teaching CAU students.
And that's actually what we're going to be doing today, kind of taking a particular lesson, a lecture of that you're working on that you would like to redesign and flip, so to speak. So as we discussed the flip method before, and that's really what you're employing, we want to look at how to go about doing that.
The debates are actually debates,
okay,
and they have 5 minutes, a work period, 3-minute rebuttal, a work period, 3-minute rebuttal. You know, I looked it up, and Mr. Obie had talked about what are the procedures and format for debate. So I have all of that, but I'm thinking that another layer that I missed would have been to use the discussion tool. And I'm trying to see where it is that you tell them you go do the research on the debate. See, they wanted me to tell them, here are the rubrics for the debate, this and that. And I did find a rubric online and I did use it, but that doesn't influence how you set your debate up.
I had a situation like on the midterms for my personal finance class. I always give them real family situations and have them develop financial plans, and I was reading them. This is just not good, you know? Okay. So I went and found me a volunteer that they didn't know, and I told them this was the person that I developed the case for. And I said, the only question is, she gets to ask you whatever questions she needs, but you only get to respond what you wrote to me. That's the only thing you can say is what you put on this paper to me.
Oh, that's really good.
So they
came into class.
Yes.
And they, oh wow.
And they had to present their midterm results to her.
Okay.
But if you wrote me one sentence for our whole strategy, that's all you get to say. Every time she asks you a question about that, you have to read that one sentence.
Like Dr. Young, other faculty have infused technology into their classrooms, enhancing student learning outcomes. A handful of those faculty shared their practices during our Blending Technology with Pedagogy Faculty Success Stories workshop.
Everyone should go out and start using the technology. Blended courses are here. They're here to stay. They allow for faculty members as well as students to access the technology and information wherever they are. So conversations, discussions, ideas can certainly be streamed, and you can be involved at any point.
A major change here at CAU has been the introduction of Canvas, our new learning management system. Here at the center, we have worked to ensure that all faculty have access to the training needed to navigate this new system. Through our national and international professional development opportunities, faculty can travel and participate in various conferences designed to further aid in their development. Dr. Gitika Agarwal and Dr. Sheila Gregory share their experiences at the annual Faculty Resource Network program in New York.
One of the things that I appreciate at the FRN was the opportunity again to meet with colleagues from various disciplines and to get an idea of what they do and how they are integrating technology into the curriculum. And for me, that was very enlightening. And it also supported some of the things that we're already doing here at Clark Atlanta University, and just allowed me to see that we were actually on the cutting edge in terms of the technology and how we implement that in regards to our teaching pedagogy.
For every summer that I learn something, I go back and I implement it in my classroom, and the students enjoy it. It helps me modify my lectures, my classroom, my lectures, and the way I, structure my syllabus and what I expect the students to do. It kind of cleans out some of the fuzziness about how I want to use electronics or Apple tools in my classroom.
I have implemented the new technologies in all of my courses. I'm doing flipped classrooms. I'm using iTunes University. I'm using TED Talks in all of my courses, which I did not do before. And I'm also requiring students to demonstrate their learning in multiple methods, multiple ways to help address their different learning styles.
CAU had the pleasure of welcoming new faculty this year. At our annual open house event, new and senior faculty members were able to experience all that we have to offer.
One of the things that is a very, very important strategy for seasoned and young faculty persons is to realize that research today is done in teams. I don't care what field you're in, and you should really leverage that team and collaborative aspect to increase your chances of funding. Because the problems today, whether you're talking about business, community, social, psychology, health disparities, basic research, the physicists, were doing this years and years ago. They realized early on that the problems that you deal with that the interesting problems require teamwork and multidisciplinary sort of profiles of people to address the complexity of what we're faced with today.
Turning Technologies is one of the many companies partnered with the center. Together, we explore new methods for engaging students with new technologies for the classroom. One of those technologies is the Student Response System, or Clickers, and each year we host a Faculty Clickers Lunch and Learn to update faculty on the new techniques and technology.
But then you can choose to personalize these reports as you see fit, where in that you could add in things such as the answer choices, their answer history, so did they change answers? Give something nice that you can give back to that student after class as a study guide. Maybe you do a review and you want them to see exactly how they answered, the answer choices they had, and how they did on that. You can go ahead and print that out. It's available in Excel format, HTML, or CSV. Go ahead and post that, print it out and give it back to them, whatever the case may be, and they can have that as a study guide. So it's near immediate feedback as you're going through, and just allows the students to go ahead and have that additional piece of help as they're going through.
For the faculty who completed our beginners and intermediate Canvas training workshop, we held a follow-up session outlining the more advanced navigational practices for the learning management system. This workshop was called Canvas Tips and Tricks. After a full year of workshops on Canvas and instructional strategies, the center is supporting faculty in the tenure and promotion process by providing workshops on digital dossiers.
We are in the throes of making another paradigm shift, if you will, because as we're going digital, the promotion and tenure process, third year process has to go digital as well, which means all the operations will change, which means that all the information that you'll have going forward will be available to you out there on Canvas. Everything relating to the cover page, to information about your philosophy statements, or information about how you're being evaluated by the committees, and other information is going to be available for you to look at. Now, the committee this summer has been tasked with looking at all the information that we put out there previously. That information was for the book form. Now we have to think differently about a digital form. So we're going to work with Dr. Mitchell and her staff to ensure that whatever guidelines are out there for you will be accessible and that will be easy to follow.
As you can see, it's been a great year, and throughout the course of an academic school year, faculty depend on the center to provide the most relevant and up-to-date teaching practices. Here, they can access a trove of resources to aid in enhancing their skills as teachers, practitioners, and scholars. Looking ahead, we are excited about a series of workshops already in the works. Our focus will be on high-impact educational practices, and we look forward to your participation as we strive to provide you with the best tools necessary for your success here at Clark Atlanta University.